Hi, this is Tony and welcome to another Views from the Man Cave. Today I'm going to be taking a quick look at one of the Down and Out Cafe Racers saddlebags. This is a saddlebag I'd spotted fitted to Carl and the guys who built a Fat World Bonneville Scrambler, which I saw at the Copdock show earlier this year, or actually a few weeks ago. And I like the look of the bag. They had one on the other side of the Triumph because they had a 2-in-1 Scrambler exhaust that fitted up here, and I quite liked it. I've always struggled with carrying stuff. I don't like to shove a load of stuff in my pockets in my jacket. I tend not to wear a rucksack unless it's a long trip and I need to take a lot of stuff, and there's only so much you can get under the seat. The Guzzi is not so bad. I've fitted a tail tidy to this V7, and it does give you a little bit of space under there, but not that much. And so when I saw this, I was interested to find out what it was all about and have a look at it. And it's a very handy little satchel. I think it's actually French or Italian army surplus bag. So it's canvas, heavyweight canvas, but it's lined in leather. And the guys at Down and Out make, I'll show you this in a little bit of detail after when I can pick the camera up and move it around. But they make a mount for the camera bag to sit on, which normally mounts on the top shock mount, and then either the exhaust hanger or the bottom shock mount, depending on what bike it is. They make mounts for, started off with the Triumph, Bonnevilles and Scramblers. They also do them for Kawasaki W800s and W650s, and obviously now they do them for the V7s. The bag itself is it's a nice little size. If I opened it up, it is a traditional sort of leather buckle, two buckle opening, and it opens up inside. It's very nicely finished off in leather, so it's pretty tough. I got caught out in the rain in this. I don't think it's guaranteed to be waterproof, but I got caught out in the rain on a Sunday ride out, and the contents remained pretty dry. There was no ingress or water getting in. It's got quite a nice little storm flap at the front and the side. It's inside, again I'll show you in the detail a little bit later on when I move the camera, but it's broken down into 4 little sections with the same canvas in between. If you wanted to make it just one big pouch, you can unpick the stitching and take those bits out, but obviously once you do that it doesn't go back in, so you're kind of left with that, I suppose, unless you're particularly good with needle and cotton, you can get it back in. Obviously in terms of security, there's nothing on the bag itself, there's just these 2 straps for you to do up. In terms of taking it off the bike, it is a case of just 2 bolts which will unscrew it and take it off, but it does mean that this the bag is attached to the mount very securely, so somebody's got to spend a little bit of time getting the bolts undone to get it off, so it's not an easy take off and remove, but if somebody's got the time they could do that. Very nicely finished, very well made. Cost wise they're retailing around about £150 mark. I think it depends on the actual bag itself and the mount, but have a chat to the guys at Down and Out Cafe Racers up in Barnsley. They'll be able to let you know exactly what they've got, what bikes they've got them in stock for and the prices for them. All in all, for me it looks nice on the bike. I think it's the right kind of style for the bike that I have. And it just gives me that little bit of extra flexibility that I need to put a few bits and pieces in there. Okay, so all in all, it's a nice sized bag, well compartmentalised. It does keep the weather out. It looks great. The custom stainless steel mount on the back, which is TIG welded, is also very well done. The bag is bolted on with an auxiliary bolt at the back as well, so even under a speed it doesn't flap around and move around. So as I say, all in all, great bag, priced at around about £150, but contact Carl and the guys at Down and Out for the latest pricing. Have a look on their Facebook page, their website, go and check it out. They're doing this, they're starting to do some really nice pieces as well for Triumphs, Kawasaki's and now V7s, so they've got some nice aluminium mud guards and tail tidies and lights and bits and pieces. So have a look, see what you think, and let me know. Any questions, again, ask in the comments below. If you want to subscribe, I'm going to start to turn out a few more of these as we go along. Yeah, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.
you.